What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pearl Media. In today's episode, we will be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Let's get into it.
Not viable.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I am well. Get yourself situated.
Okay. Yeah, let me get my phone propped up.
Look, make no mistake. I'm not against IVF or any extraordinary measures. I'm a cancer survivor, for God's sake. If modern medicine didn't exist, I'd be dead. But just like I said on the Joe Budden podcast, food stamps and that kind of stuff is not meant to buy shrimp, crab, and lobster. IVF, I don't think the intention was to. It's just like breast surgery. That breast surgery came out of.
What we got?
Hold on. Breast surgery actually grew out of a need for women after they've had mastectomies out of breast cancer. It was to help women feel more like women after they had to have their breast removed. And now we've done something else with it. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
I am 31. I have to think about that.
What do you got for me? What are we talking about tonight?
Now I just forgot.
I'm talking about the eggs and freezing the eggs and carrying on, but are you married?
No, that was something else I wanted to say. No, I'm not married.
Okay. Did you have a complaint, a comment?
No, I wanted to say something to something you were saying, but of course it went too fast, and I wasn't expecting you to get on.
Well, if there's something I said, let's talk about it. How long have you been watching my content?
I've been watching it for a while, and I actually check in all the time. I catch you on YouTube as well, and then also on Instagram.
All right. So what do I say that's wrong or that you disagree with?
I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but I think it's a bit over the top sometimes. I think it's a bit harsh when it comes to, I know your target is women, but then like when you say things like a woman should be, the things that you name, and then are you saying it's to a woman that's accepting a man that has these same things? Because like, say for instance, like with the kid thing, you say that a man wants a woman that's childless, but then how many men that are 30 and childless? So you take it on a man.
Stop. Stream of consciousness. First off, in our black community, 51% of the men are single and childless. Over half of them.
How old are they? What age range? What age?
That adult.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how we break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Adults. See, that number right there, because you had to ask the age range, messed up your argument.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just admitted it messed up your argument.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think the number was that high?
I'm just curious. I haven't met many men that are kidless.
51% of black men. 51% of black men are single and childless. Please, let's not argue the validity of the stat unless you're going to come with a more valid number.
Whose statistic is that? Where are you getting that reference from?
See what I mean? This is from the census, the CDC, the Department of Health. Why is that so? This is what I mean. This is what our women will do. Question the number because it doesn't line up with your anecdotal experience. So you expect men to give you the number, and then you want to question how the number. Tell me where you get your number from.
What number?
You said that women.
No, I don't have.
No. The thing you said. Well, you expect women not to have children, and then what percentage of men over 30 don't have kids? Where you get your number from?
I didn't have a number.
Well, where'd you get your thought process from?
From my experience.
Exactly.
I haven't met a man.
So what's more valid?
I understand. I guess the numbers.
No.
The charts.
No, I need you. Thank you. So why are you questioning the numbers, though?
It's a question.
Because in the black community, women are allowed to have their feelings over facts.
I don't know about that. Feelings over facts.
Yeah. Oh, you want another one?
The problem?
You want another one? You want another one?
Yeah.
80% of black women are overweight and 80% of that number are obese. That BMI is not right. That's white European standard. Somebody like it. I'm not fat. I'm just thick. Dismissing of facts.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
So if the majority of black men are single and childless, let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Why can't a woman like you or women like you seem to find one and get with it and be with them for life?
It's numerous reasons, different cases, different scenarios.
Okay. But see, that said nothing. What she said, there's numerous reasons, that means nothing. Numerous cases, that means nothing. Different scenarios means nothing. In other words, I'm not going to answer the question. It's bullshit and unresponsive.
Mm-hmm.
Try again. So you asked me to validate and tell you where I get my numbers from, and you haven't answered the question yet.
I don't know. I just think it's different. It just depends. There's some relationships. I know that you say like,
but you haven't said anything.
Women
Stop.
always walk out of
Ma'am,
relationships.
you keep on. Okay, every time I corner you, you keep trying to move the goalpost. You haven't answered one question yet, and now you want to go to the next subject. That's not right.
I answered the question. You just
No, you didn't.
wanted to hear.
What answer did you give me? Different cases, different scenarios. It all depends. What does that mean?
Different situations bring upon different things.
And you think just giving a vague word speak answers a question? So if your math teacher's up there, 2 + 2 is 4. Well, it depends. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it might not be. It depends on if it's 2 or if it's 1. I mean,
that's different. Now you're talking about 2 + 2 is 4. I get your concept of, but that's different.
it's the same thing. I mean, one you can't argue with as readily. You didn't answer the question. And that's another thing. You ladies are so used to questioning men, but you can't even answer basic questions. Why can't women? Okay, how about this? Well, let me ask you. You said you want to be married. Why can't you find a man since 51% of black men are single and childless?
Why can't I find a man?
Yeah, find a man to be with for a lifetime.
I have a man, but I'm not married.
That's not the question.
So you want to say, why am I not married?
You said you wanted. I asked you, do you want to be married? You said yes. Asked that to begin with. So at 30 plus years old, if over half of black men are single and childless, why can't you find one and get married to one?
I think that I can, but just not married yet.
By what age do you think you should be married?
I don't think it has an age. I think it's just when it happens, when the time is right. I don't think it should have an age.
More unresponsive BS.
No, I don't think marriage should have an age because.
Do you want children? Do you want children?
I have a kid. I have a son. I have one.
I
want more.
I asked you earlier, did you have kids? And I thought you said
no. There must have been somebody else. You didn't ask me that.
No.
Well, you got to go.
Hold on. How old is your kid?
My son is 13.
So you had your child when you were in your teens?
17. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, this is why this subject hits so home, because women who really tend to have a problem with my content are women who already tend to have kids.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not that we have a problem with your content. Clearly, we're here, so it's not that. It's very enlightening. It's very enlightening.
They're here for different reasons. All right. In our community, we do it backwards. We get pregnant. You have a baby before we're married, and you wonder why you can't find men. Why would you care about whether a man has a kid or not if you already got a kid? Your line of questioning makes no sense.
Well, because I wasn't applying it to me, just in general. Not. You're saying a woman should be childless, but most of these men are coming with baby mamas.
That's bullshit.
But you say that 50% is what you're hanging on to.
Because it's the fucking truth.
But it's not 100, it's 50. So where's the other
Are
50%?
are you in freaking sane?
I'm saying you said it's 50%.
Listen to this stupid shit. Listen to this. Listen to this stupid. This is some dumb shit now. Now you want to go there? I'm going to go there. Y'all don't even understand how numbers are calculated. There are a portion of the numbers of people who are married in relationships. That's where the kids are supposed to be coming from. Almost 100% of the children in the black community are coming from less than about 20% of the men, because y'all go out having babies with everybody that ain't married to nobody. How many children your baby daddy got?
2 more.
Thank you.
That's 3.
Thank you. One dude got 3 kids, and that means there's 3 men out there without wives. And that's why y'all don't get nobody, because you go have babies with the same dude, and by the time you decide you want to get married, they say, you already had another man's kid. Can't make this shit up. Then you turn around and say what I say is harsh. No, the way y'all live is harsh. The shit that y'all are doing is harsh. And the way you expect the average man to put up with another man's leftovers is harsh. Yes, another man's child is his leftovers. He left them. The way y'all wreck your homes, don't get with the men you marry, but then you go around with the babies and expect another man to take care of them, and then he gets what the other man didn't want. He don't even get you at your best, your fittest, your most feminine. He gets what's left. Why is that harsh?
At your best. Who said your best had to be in your early 20s or your 17s?
Your best was when you were still in shape. Your best was when you were still in shape.
Still. And still what? In shape. And in better shape.
Yeah, round is not a shape.
Well, if I show you a baby picture, it's just as round.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm not.
Can't make this shit up. I'm in shape. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2.5".
Dress size?
I'm sorry?
Dress size?
It just depends. A 6 or 7. Depends on the dress and how I want to wear it.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I just weighed myself. I'm a 135.
You were 130. Oh.
You better go look on my Instagram, sir.
No, I'm looking at your fingers.
It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, you're right. It doesn't. Hold the camera back. Okay.
Yeah, no.
That's why I said you're right. I said I'm looking at your fingers and face. I didn't say anything. I didn't say you. I didn't say I was right.
These no fat fingers, baby. They're skinny.
But the fact of the matter is, but where's the wedding ring, baby? See, this is where we get to. Where's the wedding ring?
I've not always wanted one, honestly, to be real.
Why?
It's horror stories. From my experience of what I've seen, it's always been horror stories. It seemed like people are happier single. Married people.
Was your mother married?
No, but all my siblings are married. Like, I hear horror stories. They seem like the happy people are single.
This is why our culture is where it is. Because I've talked to so many women who are living your life based upon other people's experience.
Right.
So then why do you want to get married now?
Why do I want to get married now?
Then why do you want to get married now?
Because I want more kids. Well, I want another kid, so I prefer to be married.
Okay, I got to ask the question, ma'am. If you didn't need to be married to have one, why do you need to be married to have the second one?
Well, because I learned from the first one. You know, I'm a hands-on person. I like to learn from experience. You know, sometimes it takes a mistake.
Are you sure you want to stick with that answer?
Sometimes it takes a mistake to learn something a better way.
You need to learn from experience.
For the most part, yeah. I learn better from experience, from making a mistake and correcting it, yes.
You do realize that's probably the worst way to learn.
I do, but sometimes it's the best way. No, I have to always be perfect.
See, this is where we get to that. I'm trying to be smart and sound dumb. I'm just letting you talk because you think you sound smart. You sound dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. You've been saying that dumb shit all night, and I'm just letting you talk. Because you all this thinking, click on your fingers and stuff. See, when y'all think y'all are winning, y'all really start to show yourselves. That's somebody's mama, y'all. Shit. That's why, I mean, I think it's funny a lot of times. They think they're winning. I'm a snapping, I'm cracking. I'm like, you just, wow. I got to learn by experience. So get in your car, go run that. So everything you got to learn, you got to try it. It's the same. But yet that didn't work with marriage, right? Right? I cannot marry anybody based upon other people's experience. But for me, you can't make this shit up. That's why people get mad at me, and I'm like, I just have conversations and let people talk and tell the truth.
Man, let me tell you, this call right here was something else. She's 31 years old, single, and the moment she came into the conversation, it was clear she wasn't here to listen or learn. She came in with pure attitude, ready to argue, and it was obvious she already had her walls up. Kevin asked her some very direct, very simple questions, and instead of answering them honestly, she dodged, deflected, and tried to twist the conversation around. And the crazy part is, she really thought she was making sense. But the truth is, she was extremely clueless and honestly delusional. At 31 years old, single, with no real plan, no humility, and an attitude like this, what does she really expect to happen? It's like she wants results without accountability. Kevin wasn't even being harsh at first. He was trying to get her to reflect. But every time, she pushed back with that same defensive energy, like she had something to prove. And let's be real, women who come into conversations with that much resistance are the same ones who wonder why they can't build lasting relationships. This call was a prime example of why attitude and accountability matter more than age or appearance. You can't expect men, especially good men, to deal with this kind of energy. It's not attractive, it's not feminine, and it's not sustainable. And Kevin, as always, wasn't having it. He cut through her nonsense with straight facts, and she didn't like it one bit. For me, this just shows how dangerous delusion can be. When you're over 30 and still trying to argue instead of reflect, still trying to fight instead of listen, you're only working against yourself. And unfortunately, that's exactly what I saw in this woman.